The WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns, over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the Bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
What a counter!
And Seth is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
That's possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this. You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on. Powerbomb! The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half, but Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that into the pin.
Yeah, that was clearly a rope break. Oh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly.
Rollins just a step too slow.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to play on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins?
Reigns cuts him off. Oh, colliding with the barricade. And a big boot.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
He connects with a counter. Reigns with a Superman punch.
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally trading back and forth blows now. Ooh! Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Ooh! Slugging away with everything they've got.
Ooh, into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Launched right out of the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Oh, right into a counter.
Both superstars countering one.
Reigns hits it! This might be it! The champ might keep it here!
I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Fair! Fair by Reigns! hits him out of nowhere with a spear.
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's your answer.
Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
Turn into a flapjack.
And he is directed into the corner. Back and forth trading reversals. The champ might have just ended things right there. And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget him.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the Tribal Chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking.
I'm the chief now!
Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue Bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 Showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG Bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's Rogue Bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real Bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only Bloodline. This is where the Bloodline's legacy and the Bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for the Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
Well-delivered suplex.
Oh! I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Clock counting down, a sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one.
Oh my God!
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a footstep on the top.
Haymaker connects. Consecutive. Oh, spear! Jey can seal it here. Taken down by the neck.
Ooh, stinging kick. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
Oh, what impact!
Now check this out. This is going to blow your mind.
Oh, my goodness!
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay. But the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
He answers right back.
And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
And Tonga got turned around there. Even more attacks to the neck and head area.
A dangerous target to have your sights set on for sure.
Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Romans, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more. Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
Oh, what a headbutt. Vicious.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
Top rope, taking flight. Crucial moment for Tonga Loa.
And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Samoan drop. Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his Bloodline.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Just has to be in indescribable pain.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon. Oh, that's unnecessary.
That'll be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event.
Now Jimmy.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
His stamina is getting tested here.
Tonga Loa putting some punishing offense on display. Chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
And the onslaught to his core is continuing.
If he keeps taking targeted strikes like this, he's going to be doubled over before long.
And entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need. Jacob Fatu's able to dodge that.
Anything can happen in WWE, and this audience is seeing that firsthand.
The entire WWE Universe is going to have to pick their jaws off the floor.
Top rope. That is Jay himself.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
What a headbutt. Setting up for something here. Ooh, right to the floor. Looking for something big here. Top rope. Sun splash.
Jay nailed all of it.
Super kick. From the middle rope. Landing a big kick with a hammer.
Weapon in hand, saying, I'm up in the ante.
And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa joined Sami Zayn, the ultimate underdog, going for broke, looking for the home run shot here.
Saw it coming and avoided it.
And now Jimmy Uso.
He gets manhandled over into the opposite.
down.
Look out! He's got the shoulders down. This is it. Makes the save, and they continue this match. And here we go. DDT plants that.
Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
And that hit connects from Sami Zayn. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter. Whoa, using a hammer like this was a track and field event.
Back suplex, no!
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Super kick! Super kick! Good night. Oh! Tamatanga. That attack has the street champ looking a little less tough.
That signature hard-hitting style.
And Roman could put it away here. A defiant kick out after one. Not quite enough to put him away. Fends it off. Good counter.
Seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
And Jay took a solid hit that time.
Climbing the cage, but that makes absolutely no sense.
Oh, high. Boom, step ahead there. Oh, goodness. He finds a counter for Jay. Boom, what a forearm.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Samoan drop.
And then back to Reigns.
Reigns nailed it. Feeling like it's over for Sikoa.
Is Sami going for the 3 count. Saving their teammate in the match for now. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Wait a minute.
Trying to put this in the way. I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he met.
Shoulders are down. Jacob's got to kick out. Zayn has this wrapped up. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen. Unbelievable. Roman's original bloodline crew found a way to work together and reestablish their dominance.
You may not know who your brother or enemy is by their last name, but when you're in battle, look to your left, look to your right. That's family. And this is the one true bloodline.
Here we go. First 2 combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tamatanga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Tossing them aside. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the Bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
Jacob Fatu taking the upper hand in a big way.
Jacob Fatu is determined right now.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark. Oh, God. Jacob Fatu cuts him off. Solo's the co-leader of the new Bloodline is
Soaring! The splash connects!
And look at this.
DDT! Jay is down and out.
Gets cracked by the overhand.
Taking a nasty hit from a flying chair.
Jay looking powerless to every attack.
Yeah, but Uso's just one move from turning this around. Oh, solid forearm.
Wow. Stop right to the gut. Elbow drop.
Tonga Loa trying to fire himself up.
The timer is running out, and this next competitor will equalize things inside the cage. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games.
Smash! Boom! Good defense from him.
Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape.
Climbing the cage?
Honestly, not a great move. Lift off.
Diving splash from the top. Incredible.
Both wrists captured. Boom! Good night. What a knee. Tonga Loa put a stamp on this one.
Tossed by the neck.
Both wrists captured.
Man, knee strike. No way Sammy recovers from that.
Reversal into the inverted DDT.
It's about to be an uphill battle for one team once this clock hits zero. Sharp knee.
Tonga Loa looking evasive.
Tonga looking to get wild inside war games alongside his bloodline.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up on the top rope. And Zayn looking a bit worse for wear after being on the receiving end of that offense. Elbow drop. Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all. Lift off. He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more. And quick response to Jay's offense.
Is it not enough that they're really coming in with an advantage here? Is this really necessary? Man, a little extra luster behind that kick. If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side is less experienced inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tonga backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Byron.
"Thanks, Mother."
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Time is ticking away. Surely we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds.
Oh, he slips out of Hutton's way.
Super kick!
Nice. There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against
In the middle row. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Spear! Spear! Will Jay end this?
Oh, look at the kidneys.
Golly.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one that earned the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage.
Hit by a flying stop sign. Had to hurt.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games.
Samoan drop.
Things could get ugly. Both wrists captured. That was nasty.
Jimmy with a cause for alarm.
Setting up again.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Time to roll up with a stamp on this one.
About to end this fight.
What are they attempting to do here? Looking for a suplex.
And going for body blows is a good way to drip
From the middle rope.
insulting.
Carefully measured elbow drop followed by another, unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Stomping away.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Down, and a double axe handle smash. Locks in the pump handle.
Bang! A migraine-inducing blow from that stop sign.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon.
Ooh, look at this ruthlessness in the bottom turnbuckle. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. The Uso splash.
That could put Solo down for good. Up high.
And the entrance of the last competitor means that War Games has officially begun.
It's hard to believe that what we just saw was the appetizer to the main course. These competitors are more than hungry. They're starving for war, starving for supremacy. This is War Games.
And there's the Uranagi. Landed them. Samoa driver. He's got to be in absolute agony right now.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Boom! He's looking a little worn down now.
Jimmy took plenty of pride in dishing out that pain.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Games. Uso misses big time. Wrists captured. Rearing way back. Samoan spike.
That's one for Sikoa before.
And Zayn pushes through with an offensive burst.
The match hangs in the...
Solo Sikoa.
Ended with a Samoan spike. Now Solo needs to end this. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
And Roman getting stuck with even more offense.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Nasty boot by Zayn.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from the top?
Does Jimmy have a target? Why on earth would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions. Looking to get by Tana. Tonga. And look out. Here it comes. Tana could end it there.
And it's Roman Reigns in a tough spot.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for it.
And it's Solo looking for the win. And Solo's team takes it.
All hail the true Bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tonga, Loa, and Jacob Fatu, the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew. But now we know that Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu are the one true Bloodline.